Wars are certain. Wars are inevitable. Scripture tells us that. If we think that we can stop wars, then we think we can circumvent God. You say, well, Larry, aren't you for peace? There is no peace on this earth. Matthew 24:6, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Mark 13:7, and when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end is not yet. Luke 21:9, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. War is certain. War is inevitable. And you can't stop war. You might say, well, aren't we supposed to be promoting peace on the earth? Blessed are the peacemakers, and so on. Well, the point that I'm trying to make is that all these things that are going on right in front of us, now, we've got conflict between China because the United States is supporting Taiwan, and the leader of China says if you support Taiwan, then we're going to be against you. That's a rumor of war, isn't it? We know the war that's going on between Ukraine and Russia now for the last 4 years. We know the war that's going on between the United States and Iran and Israel. We know the conflicts between Israel and a lot of the other countries over the last 25 years. My point is that you cannot circumvent God's will. God has decreed that there would be wars. And he says that it's going to happen. And he says these things must come to pass. You think that a person, a president, a prime minister, a king or a prince or a queen can circumvent the decree of God? It's an impossibility. So I want to remind everyone, when you hear of all these conflicts across the world, when you hear of all these wars that are going on, realize that it's just merely a prophetic of the prophecies of Christ coming into fruition. That's all it is. It's impossible for God to lie. He's told us that these wars and conflicts would happen. Now he also is the one that maketh wars to cease. Psalm 46:9, he maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariot in the fire. Numbers 21:14, wherefore it is said in the book of the wars of the Lord, what he did in the Red Sea and in the brooks of Arnon. Second Chronicles 27:7, now the rest of the acts of Jotham and all his wars and his ways, lo, they are written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah. All of these wars are the sovereign hand of God. 2 Chronicles 6:9, for the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. Herein thou hast done foolishly. Therefore, from henceforth thou shalt have wars. Everyone thinks that a president or a prime minister has power over these things and can go to these peace talks and have truces and ceasefires and everything else, but the Bible is real clear that there's going to be wars. Wars are certain. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, for the end is not yet. May the good Lord be with you today in a special way. God bless.